Guys, I could not be more excited this morning because I just got a phone call from O'Reilly Auto Parts that my transmission is on its way to the shop right now. I'm gonna be looking out for the truck and I'll catch up with you guys in just a sec.
You know you're really excited to get something in the mail when you go out to the street and wait for them?
Literally. I'm like, oh, where is he?
We've been waiting for this transmission for a very long time.
Yes. But I think, is this yeah, that's the Diesel Brothers.
You're out here waiting like a crazy person.
I know.
Why don't you go out to the street and go wait for them, you know?
Just wave them down. What if he comes from that way?
Watch this side. She's been walking out to the street.
Unless he went around that way. I saw a white truck. So he might come from that way.
Are you nuts?
I'm like so anxious. I'm just like, I just want to see this thing.
Where is he at? All right. Can you back it in? They got a new vehicle? Is that electric? Oh no. Oh, it's here!
See here, look at it.
Beep, 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 beep. All right, that's good.
Oh my god.
Okay, hopefully we got the right kind. Let's see.
Hey there.
How you doing?
Good, and you?
Good, good.
Oh man, that
That looks
a
like the one. That looks
480.
much more like it. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thanks.
What do you think? Does that look like the right one?
That looks like the right one.
Oh yeah. Comes with a torque converter.
The Hydromatic 480. All right. Well, I guess
All right, let's see if we can muscle this thing out of here. You feeling strong today?
I think so.
What's your name?
Carlos.
Carlos. Danny.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I guess it's gonna be me and you, Carlos.
All right.
Well, let's see. We can probably-
How many people did it take to put this in?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, now we're 2.5.
All right.
So, is it hooked up there? No. I can't find the other buckle. That's one. I think the other one's underneath, probably.
Pull it. Here, I'll lift up on this side.
Okay.
Twist it. Rotate it.
Says you guys can put a needle in it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Bye. Come on, get it in there. How bad do you want it?
I want it. Here.
That transmission's bigger than you.
All right, guys, so here it is in front of the Tempest. And I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about why I went with the 4L80E and also why I ordered it from O'Reilly Auto Parts. So to start, I'm going to be very transparent with you. This transmission cost me a little over $3,000, and that's because I didn't have a core to send back. I think the core would have saved me around $800, but I didn't have one, so I paid full price for this thing. But the reason I did that is because I wanted to have a transmission that I could really just throw in the car and know it was going to be solid. And the 4L80s, luckily, are really, really solid in their stock configuration. Unlike my 60E that I had to spend a bunch of money building up, this thing is going to be super tough and work really well with my 6-liter. It also just has like a stock stall converter, and I matched my cam to that as well, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, so the 4L80 first gear is 248, second gear is 148, third is 1-to-1, and fourth overdrive ratio is 0.75. So I figured this was gonna be perfect along with my 373 rear gear ratio and these Mickey Thompson tires front and back. So that's kind of why I went with the 80. Another reason that I ordered it specifically from O'Reilly Auto Parts is because you get a 3-year warranty with your transmission order. So all you have to do is give them or provide them with the VIN from a vehicle that this transmission would have come from. So you're looking at your, Silverados, the Chevy Express vans also had 80Es in them. So unfortunately, I couldn't just take my Tempest VIN and give it to them. I had to actually find a vehicle that would have came with one, but that was it. And sure enough, I think it's like 3 weeks later, this thing is here in the shop, and I'm so excited. It looks amazing. I'm just stoked. But now I think what I want to do is, it's been a little bit since I've done an update on the Tempest, and let me tell you, a lot has happened. There's been a ton of progress on the car, a ton of parts on order. So we're just gonna walk front to back, show you everything that's here, and also talk about what's on the way. And also we have a few little projects that we need to finish up inside the car. So let's go do that. All right, guys, so we are gonna start at the back of the car. I have a lot of parts to show you, so this might be a little information overload, but first I'm gonna make Danny crawl underneath here to show you the fuel tank. So I ordered this Holley Sniper EFI tank, and we just got the fuel pump installed. We haven't permanently set it in there because we still have to run the fuel lines, which are right up here on the trunk. I got this Tanks Inc. fuel line kit right here with the
fuel pressure regulator.
Yep. So that all needs to be run later once we have this thing up on the lift and we can run the lines to the front of the car. And then this is the fun stuff. So I love engine stuff. So we got a whole bunch of engine parts here.
Gosh.
But I do want to say first that we have the engine in the engine room. You'll see that in a future video, but these are some parts that we just had laying in boxes, so I thought I'd show you them to give you an idea of the setup. So I'll start here with the intake. This is from Holley. I forget the exact part number, but I'll list it in the description. But it's basically their EFI manifold. So it already has the spots for the injectors drilled and everything, so this is already done. And then I also got this right here.
Electric carburetor.
So yeah, I know it doesn't.
She's gone electric.
I know this is not my usual carburetor, but I'm actually really happy with this. This is their 1000 CFM throttle body, and I really like it for what it is. It's really nice, and it's gonna make me happy because my LS can still look a little, old school, just a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Basically, the combo is gonna look something like that. So I'm really happy with that. So that's the top of the engine right here, plus air cleaner and all. And then these parts we actually just picked up. So all this stuff here is from Granatelli Motorsports. So I have their coil packs, which we've run on a variety of cars. We have a bunch of cars with these coil packs, and their 0 ohm plug wires.
Really nice stuff. I got them on my Camaro.
Yeah. And then these right here were really important to me because I can't stand the LS coil pack brackets. Can't stand them. And I knew I didn't really want to relocate the coil packs because I thought that would be a lot of work. So I went with Granatelli's. These are their raw cast finish valve covers, and these coil packs, the Gen 4 style, just mount directly here.
Nice.
So
all right, well, what about the interior?
Interior, there's even more parts to show you. So where do you want to start, Danny?
Over here.
Over here?
With the audio.
All right.
So believe it or not, she's already got stuff on order for the audio as well. I had to help her out with this department though. We got a 5-channel amplifier. This is a marine grade one, so if you get a little water on there or beer or whatever you got, it won't matter. Then there's the power kit here, positive and ground cable with a fuse and also some extra speaker wire. Some other stuff to make the original stereo work. Well, it's not original. It looks original, but it's not. A little shiny for the car, but it's fine. That's gonna operate the amplifier, and then the amplifier is gonna send power over to this subwoofer as well. So that amplifier will power up 4 JL Audio 6x9s and this 10-inch subwoofer from Rockford Fosgate. What else? These things are really loud because we have 2 of them in Grease Lightning in the rear, and you're gonna have 4 of them in this car.
And these are gonna be right in the front too.
Yeah,
do you want to show them where they're
yeah, we're hoping they're gonna fit in the kick panels. There's a spot for them there that we might be able to customize and get these to fit in the kick panels, and the original kick panel cover will fit right over, and you won't even know they're there.
Yeah, I'm stoked about that because we get to hide them, because I don't really like the look of the speakers right there in the front. So they're going to be hidden by like the factory plastic kind of vent cover. And what else?
Yeah, that's it for the audio.
That's it on the audio side?
let's maybe go show them the inside of the car and show them the air conditioning that's being installed.
Okay, we'll start on this side. Okay, we're inside the Tempest now, and this is where we've left off on the Vintage Air. Shout out to Andrew for helping get this all installed here. So the evaporator's in place, the lines are run to the front, and we just got to do the vents next. But I wanted to show you guys kind of the dash right now. So I pulled out this old heat and air control or whatever. This is like the original one, what it looked like. But then since going with the Vintage Air, I have to run this switch. So the problem is now this part here, I mean, it's a pretty small switch, and this is a rather large hole in the dash. So today we're gonna have to make some type of backing plate to get this to mount in there. I mean, it's not the coolest looking thing, but it is still pretty.
It looks better than all the other options online. That's
Yeah.
the best one. It'll fit. We'll make a little panel, cut something out of metal here, and then we'll get this in. We can put it like off to the side a little bit here, so then maybe you can put a switch here for your line lock.
Line lock, yeah.
Party switch.
The good stuff. And then I'll show you this. So this is really dirty, but this is the original Pontiac radio. I wish I could keep this or like retain it somehow, but as you saw, that custom auto sound one is still pretty retro looking. The only thing I don't like on the custom auto sound is how much chrome there is on it. I just think it really sticks out. So we might do a little scuffing on it.
Yeah.
Make it look a little older, you know, to match the rest of this. Which
like
I know
old, huh?
People think it's probably nuts. Like you have this brand new part and the first thing you do is like take some
Start
scotch,
scratching it.
Yeah. But hey, it's gotta be the look.
All right, well, let's get to working on this. We'll
Okay.
get that controller mounted up in this spot here. We'll get some sheet metal out and start grinding.
Yep.
All right, we got our piece cut out of 14 gauge sheet metal. We just scabbed it right out of here like that. Used a few grinders and cut out this square. And then this should fit directly inside here, like so. Boom, just like that. Now
Nice.
we can go test fit this inside the car and make sure my measurements were correct. All right, see if my fabrication skills are up to par.
I think so. Let's see. Boom!
Look at that.
Here, take the camera, show them what's what.
Okay, there we go. It looks straight. Maybe I could shave a little bit more off of that side. No, it'll work. And there's plenty of room here to put a couple toggle switches if you want. If we could find some old toggle switches that will fit the car.
Yeah, I dig it. Do you think we need to paint it, or do you think we need to leave it?
Well, if we leave this, it will rust for sure. So we can paint it maybe like satin black or
something.
you can clear it if you want to leave it like that.
Yeah, I guess I'm just debating like what's gonna look best, but
maybe we'll put the stereo in and then see what it looks like.
Yeah, let's
all
do
together.
That. Let's do that.
Okay. Grab that stereo.
So another thing I want to show people is how nasty the knobs are that kind of came with this thing, and then how we're going to address that. But I'll just bring them in the car because they're dirt nasty. So, okay, well, let me
take those off
undo
first.
this. Hold on, guys, this might take a second.
It's all right.
Put it right here. Don't lose those.
What kind of music are you gonna blast in here?
The Beach Boys.
Mm-hmm.
That's like #1, and then probably some country to go with that.
Oh, Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars for sure, but I don't like admit that to a lot of people. Hang on. There we go. So, I'll kind of show you what this looks like. Should I retain it for now?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Got it on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's on there.
Right. That looks nice.
Or wait, this side isn't. Hang on. This could be tighter. Hold up, hold up. But, so, you guys can kind of see what I mean by it is pretty, like, it's got, like, a lot of chrome. Oh, why is it? There we go. I mean, it's just in place, but it's got a lot of chrome compared to, like, you know, this is, like, kind of faded, and so is, like, this. And then here are the knobs, which they give you a few options, but I can't stand them. Ugh.
Ooh.
Oh, I like hate these. Oh shoot.
Throw it in the trash.
Throw it in the garbage. And then this is the other one. Hang on. Sorry. Hang on. Wait. I just want to give you guys the full effect. Well.
Ew.
There's kind of the other one. But like it's so cheap looking
plasticky.
and like just nasty. So then what we're gonna do at some point is take my OG ones here. So I mean this was tone, so that'll go back there, and then we'll put these knobs on so that way they match, like the lighter, the headlights, the wipers.
They're not, the thing is they're not the same.
No.
Like the hole isn't the same. So what we can do is we can cut the inside of this out and then use the insert from the newer one. Let me see it.
It fell here.
Okay. Well,
Technical
anyways, we can
difficulties.
epoxy glue them inside here so that way they'll fit onto the new stereo and work just like the new ones.
Do you think we have to actually cut them out, or do you think if we just clearance those a little bit too?
I think it would be best to, if we cut these out of here, like grind everything out and use this centerpiece, and we drill out this here, we can insert that piece into the old one.
Okay.
And then that way they'll fit on there just the way that they're supposed to. Right?
Yeah.
And then, did you want to keep this chrome looking nice like that, or what do you want to do with it?
I need Scotch-Brite now.
Okay.
Okay. Look at it one last time. Last time shiny chrome. No more. Ready?
Yeah. Get in there and ruin it. Brand new stereo, you're just scuffing it all up like this.
I don't think I'm ruining it. I think I'm making it better.
Well, it's your car. You do whatever you want with it. Okay, well, I'm going to go paint this piece here outside with this. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Okay. There we go. Looks good. We'll just clean it up with the grinder.
Mm-hmm.
Just a quick and dirty paint job.
Okay.
This is some really good paint, by the way. For a spray can, works really good. Nice satin black. It's gonna look original. You'll never know. Okay, we'll let that set for just about 5 minutes and then we'll give it another coat.
Okay. Okay, so I got the stereo to a point where I'm pretty happy with it. I really went to town on scuffing it up. And then this is what it looks like now. So it's definitely a lot more dull, which is exactly what I wanted. A little bit rough around these buttons here. So I'm stoked, it looks good. And now we have to figure out how to get these factory knobs to basically go right here.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Oof. Waller it out.
Okay, well, Danny's customizing these a little differently than we just explained, and it's working out. Look at that. That one's basically on there, not permanently, because we have to get this installed.
This one just needs a little bit of grinding. We can use this since this is tapered.
Yeah.
It's taper fit on there. So we got this top piece drilled out the same size as the top of this. But since the bottom is wider, we'll use this here. It's got a little angle on it to get it started, and it should slide right over that and fit perfectly.
Yes. Okay, change of plans. Danny got them on there without even needing to take the internals off the other ones.
Yeah, it worked out pretty nicely. They spin nice and smooth. You got tone, select.
Look at that. Oh, that's gonna look way better in the car.
So this will go in there. We got our toggle switch
Yep.
here. Okay,
Okay,
it's gonna go there.
and then feed
This.
this thing through. Cool.
Like that.
Wow, okay. Okay, look at that. That's gonna be the party switch right there.
Yeah.
All right, let's maybe we'll get this stuff mocked up on the dash and show everyone the completed look.
What's going on over here?
Just getting this in place. Do you have the other washer?
Right. You fit nicely underneath that dash, you know?
I do.
You want to do the rest of the work?
I'll do it. I'll do the whole under dash. Oh wait, this goes the other way. And now the knobs to complete the look.
Is it on there tight? Kind of.
Kind of. I mean, it's hard to like grab it because I have.
We'll get a socket if we have to.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So tone was on the right or left?
Tone is here.
On this side?
Yep. Is that it? Okay. And that was the knob. There we go.
There. It went on. Wow.
Okay.
That looks really good. Matches the rest of the car.
Yes.
And you got a line lock now.
Yeah. Let me see it from up here.
Come on.
All right, let's see. Oh yeah, that is sick. I'm happy with that. And
Yeah,
I'm
that looks so
so glad we did that
Damn, that looks
black. Damn. All right. All right. You guys got to admit, I mean, you saw the factory stuff earlier in the video, but you got to admit, for what this is pretty damn good. I'm happy with it, especially these. Although maybe a little bit of finessing to get these back
a little
there.
closer.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's it.
We can adjust it. Looks pretty good. Gonna have Bluetooth
Yeah. Oh my
and
god.
air conditioning, heating, defrost, line lock. Let's get out the digital gauges and see what they're gonna look like.
Yes. Let me grab them real quick. Okay. Here are these bad boys. First of all.
Kind of bad lighting, but
Yeah, kind of. But if you can imagine, I mean, I don't even know if I can really stick them back here because of this thing. It's a tight squeeze, but we'll put them up here.
yeah, that looks good. Wow, those are gonna look so nice.
So you can really see what they did. So on the factory ones, you have oil pressure and battery here versus gas and battery. Then you have speedo, which is speedo. You have RPM, which on the Tempest and I think the Le Mans is gonna be your gas and water temp. So this is RPM. And then over here you have water temp and oil pressure, whereas they always left this one blank. So as part of like the performance thing of the GTO, they actually gave you an RPM gauge. So if you have a GTO, you would have had that. But being that it's a base model Tempest, I didn't. So I think this was like super critical. And at the end of the day, I've mentioned this before, the dash is so critical to me because this is what we're gonna be staring at like most of the time. So I wanted it to look really good, and I'm so happy with how this turned out. You have no idea.
Yeah, when that's all in there and illuminated,
Oh
it's gonna look
gosh.
nice. Okay, well, that's pretty much all the progress we're gonna be able to do today. But the last thing that I actually wanted to do is make sure those 6x9 speakers are gonna fit in the kick panels like we planned.
Yeah.
Let's check those out.
Okay, Danny is gonna test fit these 6x9s here. Let's see.
So that's a factory vent hole right there.
Yep.
Let's see. And it's gonna work out nice because acoustically there's a nice box for it already. So bam, that's like meant to be right there.
He
And then-
designed it.
Okay, and then let's put the factory kick panel over it just to make sure it's gonna fit and not hit anything.
Yeah, where did that
Okay.
piece go?
Hang on. What we're gonna do is to pretend the speaker is behind there right now. And boom! Just like that. Nobody will ever know there's a 6x9 back there.
I know.
This thing is gonna sound so loud. Those 6x9s are very loud and nice and crisp too.
I can't wait. I love that this is gonna be hidden. Yes. It's like it was designed for it in '67. They're like, yeah, people are gonna be putting 6x9s in the vents, so. So yeah, we still have our work cut out for us though on the interior side. As you can see, the vinyl needs to come out. We're gonna do the floors. I have a carpet kit on the way, but this thing is shaping up.
Yeah, it's looking really good.
Yeah.
Next is the engine.
Yes, best part. So that's it for today's video. I also wanted to give a massive shout out to Vincent at our local O'Reilly for making sure that this transmission got to us safely, and it did. I can't wait to get this in the car. Next time, you'll be seeing a lot more progress on the Tempest. We have an engine video to do, and we have more work on the car to wrap up. But this project is moving right along. The car should be done, I'd say in the next couple months, maybe sooner than that. So stick around for lots of Tempest content, and we will see you guys next time.